Feds weigh charges against Hunter Biden. Outcome of years-long case could be imminent. I don't know. These are one of the things that it sounds good. I would like for this to happen, but it's one of those things where you wanna sit back and watch and see because you never really know. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out the link tree in the description. There's a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my Instagram where I put out news throughout the day that'll keep you informed. Little short summaries or synopsis about different news stories of what's going on. All right, let's talk about the news. Federal investigators are weighing whether to charge Hunter Biden with various tax and foreign lobbying violations, false statements, and more, with the former official telling Fox News that an outcome to the case could be imminent. And we've all seen Hunter Biden's laptop. I mean, there's so many things you can go after this dude for, so much illegal stuff, and even his father, Joe Biden, with some shenanigans and illegal stuff going on there. But Fox News first reported in July that the federal investigation into President Biden's son had reached a critical stage. Hunter Biden has been under federal investigation since 2018. Again, but you don't see any feds knocking down his door like they're doing to Christians. They're knocking down their doors and arresting people for supposedly blocking a sidewalk or something. But you would never see any FBI agents going to Hunter Biden's home and pulling him out and putting him in handcuffs. We would never see anything like that. So I'm not really holding my breath too much. But the investigation is being conducted by Delaware U.S. Attorney General David Weiss, a prosecutor appointed by former President Donald Trump. Fox News reported in July that the federal grand jury looking into Hunter Biden's business dealing wrapped up his latest term in June and expired. A source at the time said no charges had been filed. A former senior Justice Department official said, though, that the government does not need to have an active grand jury in order to file charges as part of a plea agreement. The official also said that a renewed focus on the investigation, especially by the media, suggests a deposition or resolution may be imminent in advance of a possible Republican takeover of the House of Representatives. Congressional Republicans have vowed to use subpoena power if they take the majority to investigate Hunter Biden. A spokesperson for Weiss declined to comment on whether a new grand jury has been impaneled. Attorney General Merrick Garland and Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco have been briefed on the investigation. It was also reported in July that Weiss and Justice Department officials were looking into whether to charge Hunter Biden with various tax violations and, more seriously, possible foreign lobbying violations. I mean, we definitely have stuff in there with foreign lobbying. We know that he worked for Gazprom in Ukraine. We know that he worked for was it not Gazprom? I mean Burisma. I'm sorry. He worked for Burisma in Ukraine. We also know that he got some kickback from some Russian oligarchs. We know. I mean, there's some money he got. He definitely got some money from the Chinese government, the CCP. It's so much stuff that you can get this guy on, not including some of the stuff on there that looks. I can't even say some of the stuff on there on this platform. But the source at the time said Hunter Biden could face possible false statement charges. The Washington Post on Thursday reported that a possible false statement charge could be related to whether he lied during a gun purchase in 2018. And we know he lied. We know he was using drugs at the time. He admitted to such using drugs at the time when he purchased that gun, which is illegal. It's a federal offense. And Fox News first reported last year that police had responded in 2018 to an incident in which a gun owned by Hunter Biden was thrown in a trash can outside a market in Delaware. That's just irresponsible. A source with knowledge of the October 23rd, 2018 police report had said that it indicated that Haley Biden, the widow of President Biden's late son, Beau, who was in a relationship with Hunter at the time, which is a whole nother issue, threw a gun owned by Hunter in a dumpster behind a market that was near a school. A firearm transaction report viewed by Fox News indicated that Hunter Biden purchased the gun earlier that month. On the firearm transaction report reviewed by Fox News, Hunter Biden answered in the negative to a question that asked if he was, quote, an unlawful user or addicted to marijuana or any depressant, stimulant, narcotic, drug, or any other controlled substance. Hunter Biden was discharged from the Navy in 2014 after testing positive for cocaine. Hunter Biden's lawyer, Chris Clark, had said that a federal felony for a federal agent to leak information about a grand jury investigation such as this one. Quote, any agent you cite as a source in your article apparently has committed such a felony, Clark said. We expect the Department of Justice will diligently investigate and prosecute such bad actors. Of course, it's okay if it's someone on the right and they get their information leaked. That's just fine. But if you're the president's son, of course, we can't have no information leaked. Is basically what he's saying. But, quote, as is proper and legally required, we believe the prosecutors in this case are diligently and thoroughly weighing not just evidence provided by agents, but also all other witnesses in this case, including witnesses for defense, Clark continued. Quote, that is the job of the prosecutors. They should not be pressured, rushed, or criticized for doing their job. Clark added that, quote, as lead counsel for the defense in this case, I have had no contact whatsoever with any federal agents. Therefore, a rendition of the case, such as an agent, is inherently biased, one-sided, and inaccurate, Clark said. It is regrettable that law enforcement agents appear to be violating the law to prejudice a case against a person who is a target simply because of his family name. Wow. I can't believe they said that about Hunter Biden. Like they're not doing this with Trump, the Trump family. Hunter Biden, if this was one of Trump's kids, if this was Trump Jr., he would be in jail. He would be in jail right now at this time. If anything that was going on with Hunter was with Trump Jr., he would be in jail right now. The source also said that no final decision has been made on whether to charge Hunter Biden and stressed that the investigation is ongoing. So we'll see what's really going on with this case. I'm hoping that he actually get charged and get sent to prison because there's some despicable things on that laptop. And like I said, I can't even really talk about what I really want to talk about that's going on that laptop that he seems to be getting away with. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.